Hey everybody, how are you? Hello, how you doing? Hey guys, hi Kelly, hi Deborah, how y'all doing? Look at y'all coming on here. Hi Patty, how you doing guys? It's been a busy day. Oh my gosh, crazy. I'm still not over. So, hi Lula, how are you? Quite Melody's back on. Melody, I just saw you, Melody. We just had our Zoom training for our new representatives, and I never know what I'm going to share with them. I have a subject that I talk about. A lot of you are watching my trainings that I'm sharing on YouTube, but I shared something with them earlier, and I just really thought my team will see it. They'll see it on the YouTube, and the newbies will be on here. And I'm going to share that YouTube. I'm going to get it up and running. But I wanted to share something with you guys. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hi, Carol. I just wanted to share something with you that I feel like sometimes we are. I have been guilty of it, and can you tell I'm nervous? I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah. Anyways, so, when we're talking to new representatives, and there's a lot of newbies who are on here, and I feel like this is just so dang important to share with you guys that I was going to do a separate YouTube, and I said, no, but there are going to be people who are going to watch this, and you can go back and you can do it. Look, when I first started this business, I was guilty of doing something that I don't like when it's done to me. And I feel like a lot of people do this in the beginning. In the beginning, you're looking for customers. And even now, you could have been in for a few years and you're looking for customers, right? And you're looking for people to grow your team. And you're looking for people who, you want to share the opportunity with. And of course, we say that we are sharing it with everybody. Haha, Melody, can't get enough of me, huh? Yeah, I hear you, girl. And I was just about in the throes of my business, almost a year in, and had really new to leadership. And considering the fact that I had lost my home and left in the middle of the night, and was behind in my bills, and went to live with my brother, and thought my kids weren't proud of me. And I had so much that I could judge myself about, right? Hi, Venus. I think sometimes we are guilty of prejudging people about the opportunity or being our customers. And I want to encourage you not to be that person. Hi, Suzanne. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Jenny. Mindy, hello. Hello, Ludeman. How are you? I'm going to give you an example that I gave my team tonight of something that just like that, I remember that I had done it. We were talking about leadership tonight, and we were talking about starting your own team and how we're still seeking out customers, and we're trying to do these things to grow our business. And your business is never going to grow overnight. It just doesn't happen that way. There is no miracle thing. It's not going to grow to this immense thing in a month. And it may not grow where you want it in 6 months. And it may not grow exactly where you want it in a year. And for me to give up my main job, it took 7 years for me to be able to walk away from my main job, okay? So keep that in mind. But I was kind of the person that I was talking about, don't prejudge people where your company and your business is. Don't prejudge people about who they are or what they look like or how they act sometimes, okay? It's really easy to do that, okay? Really easy to do that. And I talked about the fact that, of course, I had my van and I was taking my kids to or my one son to football. And I was the mom, right? Like I was the mom who probably dressed like every other mom. I was never the mom who dressed up a whole lot. And, I went and I had my Thomas Stone High School hoodie on and, had my baseball cap on. And some of the moms I had seen at practices when I would pick Anthony up, and some of them had become my customers. And we were sitting on the bleachers, and we were talking about how I just finally broke out the 7 real reasons. You all probably, a lot of you have got my 6 reasons of why to join my Avon team, 4 to a page. If you don't see them, but this is my one that I use for fourth quarter. I have used this for a long time, and what I call this is 7 real reasons why you need to join Avon. And hi, Brendy. Mwah. Good to see you, girlfriend. And the number 1 reason is Christmas is coming. The number 2 reason is your credit cards are maxed out. The number 3 reason is the electric bill is late. Number 4, the car needs work. Number 5, your kid wants to play sports or dance. Number 6, you hate your job. Number 7, it's only $25 to start your Avon business. It says, are you tired of just getting by? Need additional income? Work Avon around your life. And then, of course, it has all your information. Okay. I love this. I did this. I changed this flyer up about 2 years ago, specifically for the Christmas season, for whole fourth quarter, because I feel like people shift differently. The other one, of course, 6 reasons that I have out there is, of course, you choose your startup kit, you earn up to 40%, bonus for adding to your team, no home parties, the social media app, your online store is free. So these are all basic people looking for reasons, but these are real reasons. And where I came up with these a lot of these reasons were mine when I started. Credit cards maxed out. They were calling me all the time. Christmas was coming. I left right after Thanksgiving in the middle of the night, and I didn't know where Christmas was coming from. My car didn't need work, but they were coming to repossess my car if I didn't make a payment. My kids wanted to play sports, and it was hard for me. Again, I had to borrow money to get my son in cleats and the things he needed, but I wanted him to play. So again, I owed more money. I didn't like my job. So as you can see, I resonate with this, that this was made up about my past life, which is still, I'm like, okay, I get this. Sometimes my car needs work still. But this recruiting flyer resonates with not being somebody of judgment, because to be real honest, if people saw me sitting in that football game, nobody knew that about me. I was laughing with the parents. It looked like my life was together. None of those moms knew that I had lost my home. None of it just wasn't that way, No, I didn't dress in Gucci or Coach or anything like that. But I have to tell you, a lot of the moms who did, they did dress in Gucci, and they did have their Coach bags. They did all of that stuff, and they were in their high heels. And I mean, believe me, I knew they were shopping high dollar. And I remember sitting in the stands, and there was a lady sitting beside me, and she says, "Aren't you the one who sells Avon?" And she was a mom just like me, had her Thomas Stone hoodie on. And I said, "Yeah, I am." And I said, "Would you like a brochure?" I said, "I have a brochure and a few samples here." And she says, "Oh my gosh, I would love one." She says, "I thought you were the one. I wasn't sure." Well, the rows in front of us, the Gucci lady, the Coach bag lady, the lady who was in 3-inch heels that I would have broke my neck on, okay? She was there. I had seen her many times. I never offered her a brochure, ever. I knew she was going to tell me no. I had that in my head, that because of what she looked like, that she looked like she wouldn't use our product, that she might look down on our product. Maybe I didn't want to be told no, but I didn't. And she turned around to me and she said, oh my gosh. She goes, you sell Avon? And I said, yeah, I do. And I didn't even say, like I did the other lady, would you like a brochure? She said, do you have another brochure? And I was like, yeah, I got one. You know, of course I do. And I handed her that brochure. And she took it and she was looking through it. And she says, I'll be in touch later. And I thought, okay, she probably won't be. I didn't even think about it. I have to tell you, that woman contacted me. Not the woman in the sweatshirt. She became my customer. That was great. Still is. But the lady that was in front of me, the one I prejudged because she looked like she made too much money and she would never buy our products and couldn't possibly even have a need for the opportunity, she contacted me and she said, you know, you had this flyer on here. She said, not many people know this. She says, but I'm newly divorced. And she says that I'm trying to get my cosmetology license. And she said, so I'm going to school on the side and trying to take care of my kids. And she says, and I just think that maybe this could help me. She says, I'm always low on money. It seems like I just don't have enough money at the end of the month. She says, I don't know if I want to be that representative like you. But she says, I have a lot of people where I take the classes at, and maybe I was thinking maybe I could sell to them. And she signed up. I met with her and she signed up. And for a few years, while she was finishing her hair stuff and her makeup stuff, our company helped her meet her goal. Now, her goal wasn't to be an executive leader like Molly Stone Bibb, but she had this bigger goal for herself and wanting something that her ex-husband would never let her have, right? And Avon helped her figure that out. It helped her pay for it. Now, she's not a rep with me any longer, but I remember her telling me she wasn't going to sell anymore, and she thanked me. And I thought, no, I need to thank you for teaching me a lesson not to prejudge. Not to prejudge somebody because they look like they couldn't possibly want our products, because look at their heels, look at their, I'm telling you, she had like earrings. They may have been cubic zirconias. I was telling my team, they look real. They were shining in the lights from the football stadium. And I prejudged her. And I could have lost a representative. Now I'm going to flip the coin. I'm going to flip that coin here. There was a lady that I had met, their family. Seems like every time I saw her, she had stains on her clothes, food stains, whatever it may be. She didn't wear makeup. She didn't have the hippest hairdo. She didn't wear a lot of makeup. She was happy. She'd make a lot of money. And I never offered her the opportunity because I didn't think that it would be for her. One, I didn't think she'd have the money. Two, she didn't fit the quote unquote maybe mold. And she asked me about Avon. And I thought, wow. And I said, well, I didn't know if she'd do anything with it. Well, she not only did something with it, she became one of my top leaders. And she became a top seller, and she became a really good friend. And I just lost her to she got sick. She had moved to Florida, and she died almost 2 weeks ago. And her daughter contacted me, And Connie had gotten really, really sick. So she wasn't doing as much with Avon as she was. She lost her husband. She lost her mother. She had really bad COPD. She had fallen and she broke her leg, her femur, and she had to have emergency surgery. And she made it through the surgery, but she didn't make it through the recovery. Connie was a rep for, I'm talking start of my business, like the first 2 years of my business, and I've been in 14 years. And Connie was the flip side of that coin. Connie was a great seller of the product. And she developed a passion for our company and a passion for representatives. She developed confidence. And she started wearing some makeup and wearing the jewelry. And she came to the meetings. And she had a successful team. And I almost lost that because I judged it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God, Molly, what the heck is wrong with you? When I say that this business has taught me how to live and it's taught me how to be a better person, sometimes I'm talking about stuff like this. Look, I may have worn makeup and I have wild ass hair, and I did back then too. It was just different. It was just big and poofy. And I best clothes, and I never have. I've never been that person, but I also didn't have the worst. And I learned very quickly, don't judge. You need to offer our products, and you need to offer our opportunity to everybody and let them make the decision. And no matter what the decision is, don't take it personally. Do you know that a lot of people that walk around in Coach and Gucci, their credit cards are maxed out because they're trying to live a lifestyle and they don't know how they're going to get out of that debt? And I've had a lot of people that I've gone into a neighborhood that I thought I'll never get customers out of this neighborhood. I don't know why I'm going to toss books in this neighborhood. And then I do. And I realize that they're so house poor because they're busy trying to keep up with the Joneses, that they welcome the fact that they can have these amazing products for a great price. This is a hard one. A lot of us don't even look at ourselves as judgmental people. Hi, Donna. Hi, Connie. I never thought I was. And then I figured out when this came to mind tonight, and again, I didn't know I was going to talk about it. Y'all know how I am. I just start talking and suddenly stories come out. I don't know. Anyways, I remembered this. And then, of course, Connie, the flip side of it, that came up. And you don't know. You don't know. And you know what? You're losing out. You could be the person who builds this person up. You could be the person to show this person what they could be. You could be the person that, although Connie hasn't been a top leader on my team for a very long time, she was a really good friend. She helped get me the titles that I wanted. There were titles she wanted herself. It was a team, a tribe effort. And she came along in my business at the right time. And she was part of making me a better person. She enriched my life. She didn't have a lot, but man, she offered a lot. And so did Cheryl. Cheryl, the Gucci lady. I would have never guessed that was her story. That was her journey. And I would have missed out on that. So you newbies, when you're looking at somebody thinking they look mean or they don't look happy, there's always a backstory. And it doesn't mean that you're going to know the backstory at first. There could be a very valid reason why they're having that attitude that day, why they don't look happy, why they don't look approachable. You can be the one person with a smile to walk up with an Avon brochure and slip it in their hand and say, I'd love to share this with you. And when you have a recruiting flyer in there, it may touch their journey because it speaks volumes to them. Sometimes you don't have to talk to them. There is no convincing. You've got something on paper that speaks to their heart, and they could end up being on your team. And they can end up helping you be a better representative, which will make you be a better person, which will show you that you are making a difference in this world, because you cannot be a part of this company successfully and not know that you're touching lives, not knowing that it's showing you things in your life that you need to change, that it's making you a better person, that it's making you reach out and be more approachable yourself. You're sharing something that people can embrace, whether it's our tribe, our friendship, our mentorship. Maybe somebody who wants to do something like I've done here in Onward. I mean, guys, if you had told me years ago that I would have a group of close to 18,000 people in it, and that I would be trying to share and mentor and inspire and motivate and kick some ass and get people pissed off at me and say, it ain't all about you, Cupcake, and onward no matter what, and let me tell you about the shitty stuff that's happened in my life, because I'm telling you, you can get by. If you had told me I was going to do that, I would have ran away, because I would have said, I'm not sharing that crap in my life. Nobody want to hear that crap in my life. And I realize that you all have helped me. I'm not alone. No, you haven't been through maybe everything I've been through, but many of you have been there. Many of you have felt like you're not lovable, that nobody would want you, that you're a failure, that you're never going to be what you want to be in this business. But if you keep practicing the right actions and you don't give up, it doesn't matter if you fail at something, just don't give up. Keep at it. Get mad, get over it. Get sad, get over it. Every step you make, good or bad, in this business, it can make you a better individual. It can make you a better person. Life should do that in general, but when you're a part of something like our company, and you get to meet people at places like RepFest and on social media in this day and age, and something happens and you relate to them, and you're like, I know what you're feeling. That's what makes a difference in your life, and it helps you make a difference in other people's lives. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you that the money is good. It will be good. It can be good. It's got to build. It's not going to happen overnight. But I'm telling you that what can happen to you as a person and what it can change in you as an individual, and how it makes you look at life differently and look at people differently. It will change something in you, and those changes can help you change the world, one person at a time. We wonder about life and shootings and people hating people because of their color and because of their politics and because they think differently or because they look differently or because they look rich or they look poor, or we're just judgmental catty bitches sometimes, okay? That's what we are sometimes. But when 95% of the time you can get it right, if you do and your tribe starts doing that, we are the people that change the world. We are the people that change how people think, because they're going to want to dislike you and they're not going to be able to help themselves. They just going to love you. That's what happened with me. See, y'all get mad at me. You leave my group. You come back. You get mad at me. You don't like what I say. Why you kick me in the tail like that, Molly? Why you say what Molly, what wrong with you? Molly, I can't. But you come back because something draws you back to me. I don't know what that is, okay? It's a little spooky. I'm not going to lie. It's a little spooky. But I'm glad you do, because it tells me that you're not giving up on yourself. It tells me that you want something more than you have right now, and you might think it's just money. It's not just money. There's something else you need, and when you acquire those things, the money will come. That's what I'm telling you. The money will come. You're not going to become a raging success in this business overnight, but you will eventually become your success. You will. I believe in you. But don't judge people. Above all, don't how you think it's going to be. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they walked through. Okay? That's what I got for you. I know it wasn't like Goatman Road or anything like that, but after I got done with the new rep training tonight for my team, I just felt like that kind of needed to be said. That you guys kind of needed to hear it. And that the newbies on my team needed to hear it. Probably the vets need to hear it too. But then I thought, my Onward family needs to hear it. They need to hear that Molly Stone Bibb was guilty of that. And sometimes I still am. The difference is now I catch myself. And I try to be different than what I used to be, because that's my goal. Okay? So I am going to say goodbye to y'all for now, because I got more stuff I got to do. Okay? So if you feel like this needs to be shared, you can. I am going to take this live stream and put it on the YouTube too, because I think this is a very shareable moment. But when I do, I will put this in Onward so that you can take the YouTube video and you can share it to your teams and your groups. Maybe you want to share it on your page. Maybe it will touch somebody who should join your team, or that you're not really sharing that you're an Avon rep and they need to hear it. But whatever you want to do with it, maybe you want to do nothing with it. That's okay too. You ain't got to do nothing with it either. It's all fine. It's all good. I'm not going to get mad at you. Okay? So you guys have a great evening. And I will talk to you later. I love you guys. See ya.